If you are a sensitive person, chances are you have a sensitive nervous system. If you are an empath or you consider yourself a frequency holder, it's so important that right now that we have ways to calm our nervous system. And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. 5 things that I do to calm my nervous system, and hopefully this will help you as well. And hopefully somebody can share, if you guys want to share with me below about things that you do to calm your nervous system, ideas that might help me or might help somebody else listening about how we can keep our nervous systems calm. I talk in my last video about my last 2 videos actually, I talk about how we can be responding to past trauma or we can be projecting anxiety into the future. And both of these things, what they do is they keep us from the present moment and they keep us from accessing the divine. They keep us from the voice for God. So we cannot connect with God, with the universe, with our higher self with an activated nervous system, with a nervous system that is responding to the past or projecting something into the future that we're not going to be able to handle. Impossible, right? God is only here in the present moment, and that is the only place where we can access our higher self, our wisdom. In psychology, my name is Elizabeth Cermak, and I'm a psychotherapist turned coach here to help sensitive people find inner peace. And I was just remembering this morning how I used to always use this idea. When I first started as a therapist, I learned a lot about dialectical behavioral therapy. And in that, they would talk about accessing your wise mind. And that's kind of like your higher self, but you can only do this in the present moment, right? Okay, so let's figure out how to calm our nervous systems and keep us into the present moment. One of them is right here. This is Prudence. She also has a very sensitive nervous system. So when I am calm, she is calm. Okay, so let's talk about 5 things that I do to help myself calm my nervous system. And if you have any ideas below, if there's things that you do, if there are any of these that you like, or if there's any that you do, please let me know. Okay, so number 1 is put my phone away. Literally put my phone away, put it in the other room. Sometimes I even really enjoy turning it off. Have you ever noticed how hard it is to turn an iPhone off? They don't make it easy, right? Because they want it on all the time. And we do not need people to access us at every minute, especially as an empath, especially as a sensitive person. We need to get within our own energy, right? So putting our phone away, honestly, like physically turning it off, or I also really enjoy putting it on airplane mode. So getting my phone out of my vicinity, not just turning it off or having it near me and not looking at it, but like literally putting it in the other room and putting it on airplane mode or turning it off, I found really helpful and like freeing. I got an iPhone back in, what year was it? It was a year I got my counseling license. My parents got it for me for my birthday as like a present to get my counseling license, a present for getting my counseling license and for my birthday. And I feel like my anxiety level when I got my iPhone, it raised maybe like 30%. And I don't know that it ever quite went back down. So yes, I need time away from my phone. Okay, so number 1, putting your phone away, putting it on airplane mode at certain times of the day or putting it in the other room. I don't like strict rules. So it's not like I'm going to be like, I used to try this like, okay, between 9 and 9, no phone. Well, whatever, sometimes it might be longer than that. Sometimes it might be shorter than that. I do like the rule of like when I'm at the gym, no phone. So you might make certain places like a no phone zone. But again, I'm not strict into rules about it, just putting your phone away and getting some time away from it, not sleeping with it in the same room. I plug this in my office and sleep in my bedroom at night. I don't sleep with my phone in the room. Okay, so number 1, there's something that our phone does to our nervous system, and it's about it's like a low grade being on call all the time. I mean, I'm being completely serious when I say I can feel the difference when I put my phone on airplane mode than when it's not. I feel calmer, and I don't know, I wonder if I would love to do an experiment. We should try an experiment to see if it's if we could really tell. But notice, see if you can I feel like my phone, when it's on Wi-Fi, I can feel a certain energy that's draining me, like a small valve where my energy is going out. And when I turn it off or put it on airplane mode, it's like that's been cut off. I can feel it. I feel freer. So try it and see if you notice a difference. Okay, so number 2, taking a warm shower. I'm addicted to warm showers. I love them. And lately what I've been doing is I put I'm not a big bath person. I try to be, but it's just not, I'm not for some reason. So lately what I do though is I do stop up the shower and so the water collects in the bottom. So it's like my feet are in warm water, and I have these bath salts with essential oils. So I can smell the bath salts. It's very draining. And I imagine through the bottom of my feet, all my anxiety, all my stress coming out through the bottom of my feet while I take a shower. And it's just the best. I love it. So putting my phone away, taking a warm shower are the two like main things that I do to calm my nervous system right now. The third thing that I do is right on my lap right now. So snuggling with Prudence or petting Prudence or spending some time just like watching Prudence. My brother, my husband and I love to watch Prudence, to just like look at her during the day. So like if you have a little animal, or if you have like an animal in nature to look at or to snuggle with, I love turning off my phone, and like it's real, right? The animal, it's real, it's in front of you. So like focusing on something real, something natural that's in front of you is perfect. And our animals are great for calming our nervous systems. I feel like they do really help us ground and help absorb like the toxic energy that's around us. And not that they absorb it within themselves. I think they give it up to the universe, give it up to God. I think they were sent here to us for a reason, right? Not to us, but they were sent for, maybe we were sent for them. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so Prudence is like, what are you doing to me? So the fourth thing I have is this weighted pillow. I'll put the link. I got this on Amazon. I'll put the link below. Of course, I'm not sponsored by anything or anything like that, but I love this weighted pillow. So sitting on, I mean, of course, it's no substitute for this, but using a weighted pillow just if Prudence maybe might not be in the mood to sit on my lap, using a weighted pillow at different times of day, putting it on my lap. I like even sleeping with it at night. I try to put it on different parts of my body. I have a weighted blanket too, which I like. I just find the weighted pillow easier. I did take this weighted pillow with me on a trip. I was experiencing anxiety for a trip, and I did put it in my travel bag or my carry-on bag, and I did not tell my husband, and we did get stuck at security with this weighted pillow. So I think they thought I like had put something in it. So just as a warning, I mean, they were fine after they scanned it and everything. It was fine. I don't know if they thought I was going to like use it as a weapon or something, but we kind of laughed about this. So my husband and I laughed. He's like, did you have to bring this pillow with you? Yes, I did. I brought it on my carry-on. So just a warning, if you do, they probably will stop you at security, but it will be fine. So I love weighted pillows, weighted blankets, anything that like puts that pressure on you. All of this helps to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. And that's where God resides, is in your parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, and I brought these for you to see too. These are the bath salts that I've been using, the 365 brand with Rose Petal. Oh, I love it. I can smell it right now. It's beautiful. Oh, Prudence likes it too. Okay, so and then let's see, the fifth and final thing that I have found recently that I feel like really has been helpful to activate my parasympathetic nervous system. And I actually say this last because it's not the first thing I would do. It's the thing I would kind of do after feeling more calm. I don't know that I could go straight into this with feeling like my nervous system super activated, but reading fiction books. I love spirituality. I love self-help. I love psychology. I'm constantly reading books that help like improve me or teach me something. And I found that I'm lacking kind of just reading for joy, right? Reading for entertainment. Recently I started reading the Harry Potter books. I'm on the second book right now, and there is something about it. This could be any fiction book, but there's something about it that I just love. And I like that these are super easy to read. They're like, they go fast. I don't need anything that's really hard or complicated to read. But I feel that reading a fiction book has helped to calm my nervous system. The other thing that I've started doing is I got these little diamond paintings. I got a little reindeer one. I don't need a big, huge one. That's kind of stressful, but I got a little reindeer one. I should go get that too. I got a little reindeer diamond painting that I love. I actually do that too. So reading the fiction books, because it's not doing something to improve myself, right? It's not like cleaning, I do those things too. It's not like reading and learning, which I do all those things and I like all those things, but something that just like helps me be in the moment. It's not like I'm thinking about the future. I can just get into a calm state when I'm doing these things. Okay, so Okay, so here's my cute little diamond painting. You can kind of see if I go like this. I got this at Walmart. It's almost done, little reindeer. It's so cute, very simple, not complicated, not overwhelming. And I have found that to be, there's something about it that it feels like I feel very calm and just like I'm enjoying the moment while doing this. Okay, so I hope this was helpful today, this video. If this gave you any ideas of anything that you do to calm your nervous system, anything that you do to bring you into the present moment, to get you grounded, let me know. Share below, and I would love to hear from you. Or if any of these ideas sound like something you want to try or something you already do, let me know. I hope this was helpful today. This is for all the sensitive people out there, all the empaths, all the frequency holders who are out there who might be struggling a little bit with having a calm nervous system. I understand. I get you. Let's do this and let's bring peace into this world. Peace and love.